Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball next on the show. Brett Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ahmed Rosario is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1-10.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Hit on the ground to third. Sogard is there. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. McNeil, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in, Mike Piazza looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
At the plate, Willie Mays. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Piazza at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So striding forward now, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got the average to 321. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. This is popped up. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Batting 3rd, no left fielder, Braun.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And that misses, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
J.D.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Base is empty here with nobody out. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. 1 there. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Mays. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, just a 1 for 9. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Eric Sogard. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One and 0 pitch on the way. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Hammers it to deep right field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. Adios, pelota. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
So now to the plate, Brett Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2-2 now.
2-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. Sliced hard, but he was a strikeout victim in his first try. Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. Into the box, Marcus Stroman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and bounced out to Robin Yount. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
Digging in now, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Strike called, 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Mike Piazza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Mets strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Kane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
First pitch on its way.
1-1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he pops it up. Alonso is over and he puts it away for the first out. So 1 away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. So striding in, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. And that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's off for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping into the box, Omar Narvaez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Stroman comes set. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So coming to the plate, Pete Alonso. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's the pitch. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Popped up. Sogard is under it, and that retires the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Alonso shading to his right. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
Inside and low, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Into the box now, Brett Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 52. Yoenis Cespedes.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And now a pitch on the way.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Wilson Ramos will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1.
I got the count. 0-1.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down here 5-1. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Justin Wilson.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Wilson, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays waits on it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 8, Braun.
Digging in once again, Braun. He's set and the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes on 3-0. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 6.
One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And he popped him up. Sogard in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now batting, Willie Mays. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They're down 5-1. Stepping up now, Keston Hiura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Keston Hiura.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That pitch is up.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Eric Sogard is on deck. Fastball too high, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out the third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent. Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Justin Smoke will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners are at first and second with one away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number two.
The pitcher, number 25, Brett Anderson.
Into the box now, Brett Anderson. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. From the stretch.
At the ball. Ball one, no
Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 5 and the Mets 1. Next up for New York, Pete Alonso, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Yount is there. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Brent Suter will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Yoenis Cespedes will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
No balls and a strike to count. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. From the stretch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. Mets strand 1. They're down here 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jake Marisnick is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Robin Yount. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1. Ball. The count is 2-1. That's ball.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Kane. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
In now, Braun. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's set. Here it comes. Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
2-1 to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Full count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Settling in now, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
That's wide, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1. Omar Narvaez would be next. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marisnick on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front, 6-1. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Jake.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hot shot down the line. A runner at first with no outs here. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Jeff McNeil will be next. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
This is line to left. Braun is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not get him at the plate. He's in there to score, and it's a 6-2 game now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Now at the plate, Mike Piazza, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie May.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Alex Claudio trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So here's Pete Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, Kemp.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Now batting, first baseman, J.D. Davis.
At the plate, J.D. Davis. He swings and grounds it to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Milwaukee leads it 6-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Franco will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Keith Hernandez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing first base and batting 8.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Rosario into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Standing in, Eric Sogard. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Justin Smoke is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Mays. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Claudio.
Avisail Garcia will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Avisail Garcia.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Dan Plesac enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yoenis Cespedes stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 home. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Digging in, Keith Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Hernandez is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Hopped up. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Jake Marisnik.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnik, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a 9th inning collapse here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Runners on first with one down. And there's ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
2 down, runners at first and second. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-0 pitch. Bounce to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-2 the final total today. Milwaukee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brett Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marcus Stroman was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Brett Anderson. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.